Hello friends, today we're going to do research on Pebble Go, but it's not going to be science research. We're doing research for a fiction story. What's your favorite animal? Is it a bear? Is it a monkey or chimpanzee? Is it a tiger? Have you ever written a fiction story about animals talking to each other? Well, that's what we're going to do this week. Think, what makes your animal special? Today you will brainstorm a list of possible main characters for a story you will write about animals. So if you already know your favorite animal, like you know your favorite animal is a wolf, you might look up wolves. And I want to remind you that you can read in English or en español. Si tú puedes leer en español o oír en español,
Los lobos
tú
son
puedes
mamíferos.
oyendo.
Están
But most of us will be doing our research in English. If you're not sure what animal you want to study, you see this spinner here? You could click on that, and you will get a random animal topic, like jackrabbits, or a grouse, or Galapagos penguins. And you're going to read all about that animal, and you're going to think about, where does it live?
Food.
But most of all,
Life
what does
cycle.
it
Fun
look like?
facts.
So I might want to write a story about
Body.
a penguin because they're black and white and they have flippers, and they're the only bird I can think of that doesn't fly. So think about what makes your animal special. What's special about them? And I want to remind you, you can also watch videos or look at a map or other things that are on Pebble Go. Another place you can start is I like to go to animals. And then I like to go to animal habitats. Because when you write this story this week, you're going to need to have a setting. Do you want to write a story about animals that live where it's cold? Well, then you might want to read about polar animals, such as sea lions, or Arctic foxes, or polar bears. Or maybe you want to write about stories that live in the desert, like this animal. Or maybe you want to read about stories, maybe you want to write a story about animals that live in the woods, that live in trees. So think carefully about your research and really take some time to just explore animals on Pebble Go. Now, as a reminder, to get to Pebble Go, you've got to go to Clever first, and then click on Pebble Go. After that, it will bring you here. And again, you start in animals. You can just type in a name of an animal you like, or you can start with mammals, or you can start in animal habitats. Because for day 2 of this writing, you will have to pick a setting, a place where this story will take place. Now let me show you the assignment for today. So when you get to Seesaw, the first page for day 1 tells you that these are some places that you can get ideas. If you want to listen to a book or watch a video about how the tiger got its stripes, you can click on one of these. If you want to go to Epic, you can research animal stories and read some examples of stories that other people have written. Otherwise, your main task for today is to go to Pebble Go to animal habitats and find out about animals that you like. Once you're ready, well, you know what you're going to do. You're going to make a list of about 10 animals that you like, write about one of them, starting with I wonder, and then take a photo of your notebook and upload it here. And I will show you exactly what that looks like. So once you're done with your writing, it'll look something like this. So we're going to go back. We're going to add a response. Here's my draft. So here's what I already did. I uploaded my text. And what I can do is I can click on the record button and I can read this out loud. So your title should be Animals I Like. And I made a list of dog, cheetah, lion, cat, koala, a lot of different animals. And for each animal, I listed what was unusual about that animal. A dog has a strong nose, a cheetah is really fast, a lion has a furry mane, a monkey has a tail, and then finally I wrote my phrase. I started with I wonder, and I wrote, I wonder why cats sleep all the time. Has it always been this way? And why do they have whiskers? Why do they lick their fur all the time? I want to invite you today to get really curious about your favorite animal because you'll be writing a story. And today, all you're doing is planning. After you upload your photo with your 10 ideas and a few sentences about what you wonder about, then you're going to fill out this chart. It says complete the chart with 3 or more ideas. And you need to have an animal, which will be your main character of your story, and an animal part or characteristic. So what makes an animal special? So for cat, they have whiskers. A cheetah, they run really fast. Bears, they hibernate and sleep all winter. So again, I need a name of an animal that you want to make the main character of your story, and then a body part or characteristic that makes them special. So for whiskers, that's a body part of a cat. For a cheetah, I wrote the fact that they can run really fast, and bears that they can hibernate. Those are abilities. But the point is, what makes these animals special? Because starting tomorrow, you will be writing a story about a cat, a cheetah, a bear, or really any animal that you can think of. That's all for now. Don't forget to have some fun.